Was that a good clap?
That was a good clap, man.
Welcome back then. Here we go,
back.
episode 2.
Episode 2, KoC.
In the TSO.
In the TSO.
Is that how we're going to say it?
I don't know, I think we need to work on that a wee
The TSO with the KoC?
You don't know me. It's the KoC.
You think you know me?
You think you know me, man. It's a wee bit then you know.
Oh,
yeah.
So, welcome back, episode 2. Here we are.
It's been brilliant. Actually, the first one was brilliant. I got a nice wee reaction off that.
Cheers to everybody who's
I know, thank you.
listened to the first episode.
Listen to our nonsense for a bit.
Aye.
So we're just doing a bit of nonsense part 2 before we start booking the guests and getting some real talent in here.
Yes.
Part for our producer, obviously.
We spoke to a few people.
We have. It's been quite. We've had a good sort of request to come on and that. It's been quite popular.
And the guests that we spoke about as well, they're pretty much locked in.
I know. Lockdown.
Ready to go.
Put the city on lockdown.
Indeed.
Aye,
so I just want to say first though, happy International Carrot Day.
Is it International Carrot Day, is it?
It's International Carrot Day.
I do love a carrot. I prefer raw carrots, so cooked carrots. I do, man.
Aye, but that's just rabbit food.
I know, man. You see my teeth?
I do like raw carrots. I'm into raw carrots and the hummus. Some folk didn't like the hummus.
But
that's controversial.
Oh, I love a hummus, like.
I like a. What kind of hummus do you like?
I've had this roasted red pepper hummus.
Everybody likes it.
But I just like a plain hummus.
You had the jalapeno hummus.
Well, I'd like jalapeno hummus. I'm sure I used to go to school with that, but jalapeno hummus.
Oh dear, jalapeno hummus.
Aye.
I think I know him.
Is he not an Italian defender or something?
Aye. He got sent out for the weekend.
Aye, for dipping his...
For crunching somebody.
50-50. Aye,
so happy International Carrot Day. And happy Picky Eater Day. I'm not a picky eater.
I'm not, I mean, obviously you could tell I'm definitely not a picky eater.
National Picky Eater Day.
What? I mean, where are all these coming from?
What do you mean? It's just what it is. Somebody made it.
So it's National Carrot Day close to Easter, is that not?
Aye, well, aye.
That's a bit daft, is it not?
I like National Carrot Day.
I like Happy Rabbit Day.
It's World Rat Day as well.
I think that's... What's that all about?
As in the rodent, not the person.
I know the guys.
No, the
rats.
people.
I like a rat burger too, man. Demolition Man.
What's your favourite rat? Roland Rat?
Roland Rat's good. Like, he makes good amplifiers.
Was he not like a wee rapper or something? Roland Rat, was that?
A bit of singing. He wears sunglasses and that, didn't he? Aye, he was cutting about when I was
I'm sure I had the wee, like, Teddy.
Did you hear one?
I think I had one. Because I remember Roland Rat. I don't know.
Were you just rolling about with rats?
Could have been that.
Maybe.
I've got previous, mate,
so after the gigs.
It could have been that.
But yeah.
Kev the Gerbil.
Is that
Kev the Gerbil, that's right. Who's the boy done mashed potato? Bodger and Badger.
Mashed
potato. Oh man.
And he throws it all the guy. He's a puppet.
He's a puppet. I would have.
I seen Sooty and Sweep. Sweep's like I said. I can't mind how old Sweep is.
Sooty just whispers in your ear, eh?
And Sweep's the dog.
And then what was the lassie called? Sue.
They brought her in later.
Aye, she was a wee bit. And then Matthew, somebody done the thing.
I remember. Like, see, that was when children's telly was kind of.
Aye.
They had something about it because there was like it was live, like Basil Brush and all this sort of stuff.
Oh, the puppets!
The puppets, mad puppets.
Brian Conley's
when was that? The 90s.
90s, man.
So mad for puppets in the 90s, eh?
I loved Saturday morning.
80s night. Well, Sooty and Sweep's a lot older than that.
Well, they've been out, what, since the 60s and that? And then the guy originally done it, his son took over and done it later on. It was pretty good, actually.
I like that.
Aye, so you're right in saying it was your birthday not long ago.
It was, eh?
Aye, where have you been?
So since the last episode, I've turned 35.
Getting old, son, getting off the old day.
Catching you.
I mean, I've heard you making noises when you stand up and that, and it's,
aye.
Like, oh yeah.
Standing
up there. Oh yeah.
This is what happens to everybody. Well, we didn't actually. I was working my actual birthday, and then we decided on at the weekend, last weekend, do you want to just go away for a couple of days?
Oh, where did you end up going?
Went to Lisbon.
Beautiful, man. Wasn't it lions?
Went to see the lion.
Did you go see?
There was no lions there.
So the lions. What about the lions?
There's no lions there.
The lions in Lisbon.
It was amazing.
It looked beautiful.
Unbelievable. It was really nice weather.
Oh.
I got burnt, as you can see.
Oh man.
It was amazing.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Really beautiful. Really beautiful. So, really hilly.
Oh, is the winds?
See, like you think like you'll put on somewhere to go, 6 minutes walk,
but it's like
sweating.
45.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Hills everywhere. So you can see there's loads of tuk-tuks, but they're not like quite modern tuk-tuk sort of thing, like with your scooter in the front.
Cushies ones.
Nah, not the cushy one that you sit in for and have your dinner.
The doom ones.
Oh, the doom ones that you have your dinner. They're nice.
When Cushies had one in the Kingsgate,
Aye, burned down.
Aye, that's a couple of restaurants that are burnt down. They better check the naan bread ovens, mate. Get the tandoori ovens sorted out.
So we done that, and we never actually got on one of the tuk-tuks. So they do, like, they've got famous trams.
Oh.
So it's like a certain route that it does. It's quite a historical bit, so it
right.
shows you the castle, the Pantheon,
nice.
a couple of other cool bits, and like special bits where you get pastel de nata.
What's that?
Custard tart pastry.
Oh, I love a custard.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable. So
brilliant.
I think we must have had 4 or 5 different,
just
for different places that are
trying them
meant
out.
to be in.
What would you
The main place that was like all the hype.
Not happy?
Not for me.
You find that though?
No, for me.
It's like that Anstruther fish bar. The one round the corner's better, isn't it?
I got told that, but then I
Aye.
looked at a picture of that fish. I seen a picture of that fish.
You're not happy with what?
It wasn't a happy fish.
No, but not after being in that.
Nah,
but,
I would just go to that
the
original
normal one.
Aye.
Aye,
But,
don't
aye.
believe the hype.
Pastel de nata.
Oh, is that what
very
you call
good.
them?
Aye, custard tart.
Oh, I love a one, eh,
That
bad
was
boys.
stunning. Really good.
Is that where that comes from originally? Aye, right.
Aye.
'Cause I've had-
Portuguese.
Aye,
Portuguese tart. Aye.
because I've had a
Beautiful.
few sort of British versions.
Loads of good seafood. Amazing seafood.
Beautiful, man.
Had good seafood last night.
Oh,
Prawns,
you're just back,
all
aren't
that
you?
stuff. Aye, it was amazing.
Just fresh off, jet lagged. Only about an hour behind, but it'll be jet
It's
lagged.
it's the exact same time.
It's the same time.
Exact
Aye,
same
we're on
time.
the same line, aren't we?
I don't know.
I'm a previous man. I can't about that.
It was good.
Oh,
That was amazing. Just what I needed. A couple of
totally,
days
man.
away.
You deserve it.
And then
You
come
know,
back and get straight back into this.
straight back in this bad boy.
So aye, happy days. We're back.
I know we're back, ready to rock.
See what we can chat
I
about.
know. See what's happening.
What have you been up to?
Oh, gigging away, doing my business. You know what I mean? Doing my usual stuff. Same stuff, different day, if you like.
We've got.
Waiting for this.
So we're actually recording on a Saturday.
I know.
Which is,
I've not had a Saturday off for
aye.
since I was about 14.
When we spoke and you said I'm off for Saturday,
I know. It was like, well,
the clouds opened up.
I know, like,
Aye. It was like the Simpsons. Simpsons. That they
Krusty the Clown comes
opened
out.
up. Exactly like that.
Aye, so I've got a Saturday night. I thought I'd come out and see the boys.
Aye.
It feels weird, actually. I feel I should be doing something like my body, because I was gigging last night and the night before.
Well, because that's your routine.
Aye, I'm like,
So
I
you're
don't know, and I'm
your
gigging
routine.
tomorrow, so I'm like.
And did you not gig on like a Thursday?
I had a
Which
gig on
is
Thursday, just
different
started.
for you, no?
Aye, well, we used to do them and then they've kind of tailed off, but we're kind of wanting more gigs on Thursdays and that. I think the pubs are opening up again, I feel like. It's only taking about
Is that
5
what you
years.
feel?
That's how I feel. The pubs are getting a bit better. It's taking a while, but they're.
Over in Fife side or in Edinburgh?
Well,
side?
Fife and Edinburgh and that, but it's just I'm glad to see it because it's been empty for a good
Aye,
few
it got
years.
hit pretty bad there.
You know what I mean? The old crunch
think-
again.
COVID destroyed it. a
I
bit.
know.
Because
I know.
gigs, when we came back for COVID, were never the same.
Nah, totally, man. It was just. I mean, when I was told like.
And a generation's missed it as well. Like,
Totally,
like,
man.
Even though it was only, what, how long was COVID?
I mean, we were kind of locked in for a couple of years for really,
But
weren't we? All
it
in.
feels like the people who were there before COVID, like they just left it, and there was a
Aye.
whole new
Exact-
audience
Totally, man.
for that, and it wasn't the same. Like
No,
they
no.
hadn't experienced like what it was like before.
Totally, man.
But which is strange because there's not much difference.
Nah, I know what you mean, but even this
It's
new
not like
gen.
it was 10 years, is what I mean.
Nah, totally. It was only a wee section, but
Aye,
it seemed to be
but
like.
it seems like it just totally changed,
like
and
the-
those people have like went, oh well, I'm not doing that anymore.
time, man.
I'm doing all this.
It's like the Avengers
different stuff.
Endgame or something, isn't it? When
Aye,
they come back.
it's
and
like-
that. Aye, big Thanos, man. That was crazy. But
Aye,
even,
so-
I've noticed that in the pubs, even like the young team that are coming out, it's a different way they sort of operate because they've not been brought up in pubs.
How do you find the crowds now?
And they're cool, man. They maybe need to get rid of their phones. They don't even come and ask you for a song. They just put it up on the phone, HUD it,
Do
and
they?
speak to their pal.
Is that
I'm
what
like,
they do?
come and ask me, man. Just stand like that.
What, like a
Like Ken, you get the sort of
like a banner or
and
something?
they're just
just
speaking
show
to
you?
their pal, just like Ken's day. I don't know. They've
Pink Pony Club.
I go and play Sharple Run. I'm like, I'll Sharple your run, mate. I don't care what that means, but I'll make it something.
But you can play all that, no?
I could guess it and busk it, like. I don't know.
You and Charlie play that?
A couple of whiskies, I'll play anything, mate.
Nah, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
So that's cool.
Aye, so
But that's different then.
it is. It's a different world out there now. You
I'm
know what
glad
I mean?
I didn't do that
I
anymore.
know, I miss you doing it because I love watching you play.
Nah.
But everybody did. You put your name on a poster and
Nah, not really. And
sell it.
You just say these sort of things.
I didn't say
You'll find this in the podcast.
You don't have
these
to lie, Craiiig.
You don't have to lie.
You don't have to lie. Who is that being? No, you did. But I mean, I understand why.
I'm glad it's not like this, and like I didn't do that anymore.
You don't miss performing.
I'd miss singing. 100% miss singing.
Probably it'd be good for you to maybe record and things like that rather than maybe going out and gigging,
maybe, but
stuff.
As she's just said to me, you're always just loud. You always just want about singing.
I mean, there's
being noisy.
Maybe get a test or something.
I think I annoy her a wee bit. Well, I never got tested, so.
Not just them, I think you annoy a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? But that's you.
Though.
Eh?
I'll take that though. It doesn't bother me. I've got previous.
You don't have to lie.
I'm alright with that.
I'm alright with that.
But I do. I miss a bit of the playing.
It's a bug, innit? But it's a different world. You probably wouldn't miss it if you went back. You'd be like, "Come on, it's changed now."
Aye, well, like you're saying there, folk holding up songs
you would get irritated.
But see, I think I got irritated with people coming up into your space and like knocking you and then like tongue in your ear and
kicking
stuff.
stands.
So maybe I would like that a bit better. But I'm not doing it.
No, it's cool. I'm going to set you up a secret gig and just
just
bring a guitar for you, like
a secret menu.
It'll just be me and you.
You don't know what the chef's cooking.
Yeah, you just like that film with Voldemort in it.
Who's that?
The guy that played him, Ray Fiennes, is it?
Ralph. Oh, the menu.
The menu.
I've not watched that.
I've not seen it, but
my mate Sean, who's a chef, he'll probably be listening.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sean. How are you?
Get Ringo Off the Ceiling. He's got a new song for you.
So he said that is a really good film.
I pretty much watched it all on YouTube Shorts.
So maybe we should watch that.
We should watch it.
And we could talk about that.
We should just do a podcast where you could watch us watching a film.
Have you watched any good films recently?
Well, I've just got Disney Plus is free with Sky now, so I've just been watching all the Avengers stuff again. That's where I'm dropping the Avengers.
I love all that stuff.
I'm an Avenger freak.
I love all that.
Marvel freak.
Oh,
man.
I love it.
But just that. But nothing new, eh? Eddie Murphy documentaries on Netflix.
Did you watch the Red Hot Chili Peppers documentary?
Red Hot Chili Peppers was brilliant, man.
Amazing.
I mean, Hillel, I heard a lot about him, but I didn't care how important and how handsome he was and how much he had to do with that band.
Amazing.
What a beautiful guy.
And like, it wasn't Anthony
Kiedis.
I was going to say Canidas. I don't know what
Buy his favourite shoes, Adidas.
I didn't know he wasn't like. I didn't know the origin story.
No, I'm the same. Aye.
Like I didn't know that they sort of done different bands. Flea left, all this sort of thing.
Aye, totally.
But they never said nothing about Chad.
Chad wasn't even in it, was he?
Yeah.
I didn't think maybe he's falling out with the boys.
So you got John Frusciante a wee bit.
He came in at the end and gave Hillel his flowers.
Yeah, he was. He made the Chili Peppers.
And he could have had an ego for it, but he really puts it up to him.
And see, but like you were talking about there, do you miss this and do you miss that? Like, see when they were talking about when they were playing together, like Flea and him, and like there was this feeling in that. I could feel that because I've had that with people.
Totally, man.
And I could maybe it's just us being musicians that.
No, but there is certain magic there.
Aye, there is. There's this wee like
totally, brother.
Thing that you can't. You can't even explain it. Like people will understand when we talk about it and things like that, but until you're actually there and maybe not necessarily even on stage in the practice room,
just jamming away.
And when it happens and you look at each other,
something there, innit?
Something just happens.
Communicating without words
crazy.
And whatever. It's just there is a thing.
So that's how I could see how emotional they were talking about.
You see Flea get right emotional about it.
Like I would feel the same way, and look how like famous they are now after it.
I know.
Which is probably more emotional for them.
Well, totally. I mean, there's a lot of tragedy through that band, isn't there? And then they all got clean and everything, and it's a beautiful story, really. I mean, even...
he spoke about, like, what I speak to the mum.
And then the problem mom at the end. I thought that was a nice wee... It's like, oh, wow.
What a little wasted time when he's thought that in your brain as a musician.
Totally,
and as someone who's had a lot of problems where... Things like that, addiction and stuff.
Big time, man.
That's probably played on his brain for a long time.
And probably felt he couldn't actually stretch out.
So that must have been a nice release for him as well.
Nice.
And I bet that spurred on the band more. I bet that put him in fire.
Him a bit, put that to bed a wee bit. A bit of closure, I feel like.
And as well, you can hear, like, they give it away and all that sort of stuff. You hear even the more modern stuff, you can hear a lot of this Hillel stuff in it.
Hillel,
great. And what John Frusciante said was
beautiful, man.
Phenomenal.
Hillel's got that Cliff Burton thing he's got in Metallica. Ken, that thread still runs through.
Aye, it's still there. Aye.
It's like the guy
like the core sound.
Aye, and they always carry that with them. Even like Richie for the Manics and all that stuff. It's bands that have lost members, but they're still there spiritually.
Well, see, when I was younger, I watched the Chili Peppers and stuff, like there's more music videos like MTV and stuff,
totally, man,
and I was kind of put off by them. Like, it wasn't my thing when I was young, but I think I grew to like them a wee bit. I don't know, it was just like taste developing.
You appreciate them later on, innit?
And like, see, once I liked them, wow.
I mean,
like, see, when I look at them now, I've never seen them live. It's a band I want to see.
Me too, actually.
It's a band I definitely want to see.
Me too.
But now you know so many songs. I know so many songs.
You forget how many you can.
Aye, it's amazing.
There's a few bands like that.
Really good.
You're like, one, Pet Shop Boys.
Oh, aye.
I do love the Pet Shop Boys. I'm just going to put that out there. But you didn't realise how many banging tunes the bad boys have got.
See, I couldn't tell you that many of that.
But see, if I put them on,
I think if you put it on, I would probably...
There's loads of bands like that.
Aye. I think I'd probably hear it.
Banging tunes.
Aye, banging something.
I thought Rob would say
there you go, pipe up.
You'd like Pet Shop Boys.
But I do love Pet Shop. I think they're class, man.
Nah, they're good.
They are good. But again, they've got that thing where there's
But you could probably put stuff on and I would know.
Wow. There's loads of wee bands like that.
But how... I
think that's the first time Chili's and Pet Shop Boys been compared or even used in the same
How do you
sentence.
hear these songs, though? If you like, obviously in modern times it's through whatever music platform you're using.
Aye.
How do you hear these songs?
That's true.
Because
you have to
I hear it through my job. I have the radio on sometimes.
Aye, of course.
Or supermarkets, things like that.
Aye. You're in the
how do you hear all these?
Hypermarché.
Aye, right. I know him as well.
Aye, he played centre half for the Craiiig Colts.
How do you like know these songs if you've never like actually searched for Red Hot Chili Peppers, Get It Away?
You have to sort of make your own radio the new, with Spotify and that.
Aye,
so you're your own programmer, aren't you? So you're never going to get influenced.
I don't think it's like that with sort of new music unless you are listening to the radio. But
you're right. Actually.
I don't know how I would. As I said to you, I was never into the Chili Peppers, but actually it turns out I know loads of the songs, but I never went Red Hot Chili Peppers play.
Totally. It's just
or I never had a vinyl or a CD or anything
to put on.
So I'm like, how did I know?
I can. You sort of get introduced with them, or they're in the ether, and you
subconsciously.
Well, there's no such thing as subconscious, according to a lot of
Brian KoC.
Brian KoC. A lot of psychiatrists, they believe it's unconscious or conscious. That's it. They talk about unconscious thoughts. There's no subconscious. That gees up to some sort of third dimension or something, but I didn't use the word subconscious.
Tell me more.
I just use unconscious.
Where
And folk are like, what, you're past doing that? I'm like, maybe. But I'm like, you're either conscious or unconscious. There's no such thing as subconscious in psychiatry. Anyway.
That's cool.
Aye, take that to the bank. You know what I'm saying?
There's not much I can follow up with that.
I've just put an absolute full stop in that banner. That's what I'm here for. So what's happening today anyway? What's been going down? Did you just get off?
I got off the plane.
Straight
back
to...
here.
Did you get any rest or sleep?
I did. I had a wee rest.
Did you have a wee nap?
I did.
Nice.
I had an afternoon power. Yes.
Did you have a power sleep?
Yes, I did.
Good man. You better sleep
afternoon. Oh,
you better get your milk and sleep tonight, mate.
Talking about milk jugs. On the back of the milk jug, there's have you seen this man?
You would need to get that sorted.
So this is a segment that I'm wanting to put out here. Have you seen this man? And the man that we are looking for is one T-Bird.
T-Bird.
One Thomas Bird.
Thomas Bird, a.k.a. Cal McLaren.
Oof, I wouldn't say that. Didn't say that in the mirror 3 times.
No, he'll arrive. Well, maybe that's what we want.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We've been trying to find this guy, so we're trying to get people to help us.
We're going to see where he is. You might find him. He's tall as a tree. We might see him someplace.
So if anybody's seen him, comment on our stuff.
Or even you, Cam.
Or if you're incognito...
Aye.
Just comment.
A wee thumbs up.
And we'll try and work it out. Leave us some clues.
Aye.
But if anybody has seen him, put it in the comments. And we want to know what he's doing.
I want to know what he's up to.
Where he is.
What he's doing. Where he is.
What his shoe size is.
Aye, how tall he is now. He's probably still growing.
He is.
I'm sure he is, man. You can't miss him.
And if I seen him not long ago. My cousin was at a boxing event doing the white collar boxing.
Right.
He was in the crowd.
You're joking? Did you not see the boxing? Time to box.
He was there.
Oh my goodness! I can't imagine him being at the boxing.
He was there. I think he had a couple of tipples, like.
I
think he was there supporting somebody as well. Had the suit thing on.
That guy, remember?
And it's the last time I seen him.
I've not seen him for, you're talking a few years now almost. I miss him, man.
It's a guest that we want
I know, I'd love to hear him on for a bit, because he kens a lot about the scene and that. I mean,
I just love chatting to him as well.
He done a couple of kind of reviews for us. He was very kind to us and stuff, and he was a right integral part of the thing for a long time.
So this is the milk carton.
Right, good shout.
Where is he?
Good shout. We'll hunt him down and get him on.
Somebody tell us where he is, or Mr. Bird.
Aye,
get in touch,
because we're missing you. We'd love to get you on for a chat. See your idea of what
and
your angle
hopefully
on the scene.
We'll keep this going every week.
Definitely. The next one we're gonna definitely have a guest, so we'll wait until we're back on with that.
We'll have our first guest on the next one, which is cool guest.
It's a cool guest.
Close to your heart.
Thank you.
Shall we say?
We're speaking about the same.
Total eclipse of your heart. Huh?
Aye.
Speaking about the same guy.
I didn't even care who we're speaking about.
Well, it's close to you.
Aye, well, close to what? Robert Smith with The Cure.
Well, if you can get him.
I've got the same hair as him almost in the morning anyway. Especially my bags under my eyes and that.
She sells sanctuary.
I can't say that.
I struggled.
I can't say that. I can say red lorry, yellow lorry.
Can you do the purple burglar alarm?
Oh, purple burglar alarm. What's the one?
So you're quite good at that.
Space Girls, but it sounds like
Spice Girls.
Aye, but it sounds like Space Ghetto.
Aye.
If you say Space Ghetto in an American accent, it sounds like
Space Ghetto.
Sounds like a
Space
VJ
Ghetto.
saying Space Girl.
Space Ghetto.
Space Ghetto.
I like that.
It's like that thing where you could hear two things at once. Orange Needle or something. Green Needle. Remember that one?
No.
Nah. Maybe I just watching too much TikTok or something.
Do you watch it?
Brainstorm or Orange Needle or something.
Do you scroll on TikTok a lot?
Nobody's back me up. I had to delete TikTok because
I've never had it.
I got addicted to TikTok. I was my oldest tell me to download it, and I just spent. I used to send it to all the WhatsApp groups and folk like, stop sending, my phone's full of TikTok links and that. So I was like, I need to get off because I'm spending hours a day on it.
And that's the main thing just now.
And I knew I'm doing it on YouTube because YouTube have got YouTube Shorts. So I'm watching, and I can't delete YouTube because
I like the YouTube ones and the Instagram ones, but I didn't have TikTok. So that's just another thing to add to my social media addiction.
I know, you didn't want it. You didn't want it. I was like, I've got to get rid of this because I'm just aimlessly.
Everywhere, like everyone. When I was on holiday there, you just see everyone.
Oh, it's mad.
Everyone's doing it.
I mean, I'm a data dodger, so when I'm at the house, I can't get anything.
And
So
I
it's
work at break time, I look around and nobody.
Nobody's speaking anymore. Even pub banter. We had like this mad, Ken, who done that? Straight on your phone, whereas you used to spend hours
trying to think about it.
No, what's his name? That's his name. And straight on Google, and then you're all like, oh, well, that's that answer then. Used to spend hours.
Fun of it. But that's like if you do a quiz, it's like, don't use your phones.
Aye, that's true.
Because like you're choking.
Like, on their watch.
Yeah, I've used my phone.
Aye, man, who done that?
Here you.
Aye, yeah, what's Queen Elizabeth's mom's
What's
name?
the size of T-Bird's feet? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's kind of ruined it, innit? But
we're just being old-fashioned.
We are old farts now, innit? Well, I am, but you're you're catching up with me, man.
Nah, I feel like I'm totally separate to this new generation. I don't know.
There is a divide, isn't there?
I see a lot of it working that as well. I see a lot of them, and they're totally different. Totally different to how we were.
Just a different way.
But as we said earlier, I think COVID's got a lot to do with it.
I think so. Folk have been kind of out of act now.
That's what
it's not their fault.
Right, I've got this here.
Aye, what you got here? So it's still got whiskey in it, which I was thoroughly disappointed about.
Give that a shake.
Give it a shake.
So there's topics in here for Albo's pointless fact of the week, which is going to be from.
So whatever I pick out, I've got to do next week.
For next week, so you've got a live week this week.
I better get my phone out and Google it then.
So we want some facts of these topics. Funny, non-funny, serious, interesting.
Right.
Whatever you choose.
Am I picking one?
You pick one.
Right, I'll get on it. It's like the raffle at Oakley United or something.
It's like you get it wrong, you get gunged.
We've got planes. That's probably the worst one, isn't it?
That's one of the worst.
Right, I'm taking that.
Planes.
Planes. I'm going to find
aeroplanes.
a fascinating fact about planes.
Don't like plane indoors. Aeroplanes.
I'm the least handiest
I'm alright.
boy on the planet. I can't even solder. Rabs would do some solder in front of me.
See how you just said there about the phones? I'd just got my phone and it tells me how to do it. So that's how I do it.
I did that, but it didn't work. I think I was watching.
I sometimes do that.
I mean, I fixed a couple of door handles and Ken, I'm alright with polyfiller because I've had to learn to be over the years. I need to buy shares in polyfiller. But apart from the actual handy stuff, I didn't even care what the tool is and that. I know,
I wouldn't say I have tools. I think I've got some screwdrivers and stuff. But I can turn my hand
You got
to
a
some
drill?
stuff.
You got an electric drill?
Nah, no.
Nah, I mean, you're not
I've
real
got like
man
a
unless
wee
you got a
one.
drill. You got a Dremel?
I wouldn't bring it out and show it to anybody. Put it that way.
You got previous, mate.
If somebody came in and was like, "Could I borrow your drill?" I'd say,
nah, you don't get my
I've
drill.
not got one, mate. I would save myself the embarrassment. I'd say, sorry, mate.
You go, no, I've went into next door.
Aye, just go chat next door.
Aye, but that's the chippy. Aye, man, he's got it for the fash.
Aye, he'll give it.
Aye, he was mixing the batter with the drill, mate.
Oh, it's closed. It's
no
a
been open.
Monday. Oh, sorry about that.
Aye, I'll get it for you tomorrow.
I'll need to go anyway. The phone's ringing. The dinner's on. Something like that.
Aye, you just need to embarrass yourself if you tell me you've not got a drill. That's what I need to do. Aye, my tools are in the garage, but you didn't drive, mate, and you've not got a garage. Aye, I left them at the 24-hour,
24-hour garage.
Aye, I left them at Marks and Spencer's.
Sorry.
But aye, it's ridiculous. I need to get some tools.
I didn't need
Use
any.
it.
I didn't. I would just phone to. I've got pals to do.
I was going to say I've got pals. I've never kind of had to be handy because I always had some beautiful mates that could.
I couldn't even tell you how to hang a picture up properly.
I think the first shelf I put up, it fell down within about a day.
I've put ones up, but I
use
know I've never done it right.
I used the wrong raw plugs or something, eh?
I said that.
Is it metal ones for plasterboard, plastic ones for...
You'll know.
He's got... Rab built
so
this bad
quiet,
boy.
It's ourselves.
Rab actually built this
Aye, I
bad
know.
boy with the Shagstar, so... I mean, he
How long did this take to build?
3.5 minutes. I was in the middle of a storm, wasn't it?
Dear.
Guy done it in half an hour.
About 3.5 minutes.
That's driving to get the timber and back.
Did you borrow someone else's tools for the chippy? Or did
He
you
got
just have
paid
your own?
Joe's. He got
It's a couple of days.
Aye.
He did. He's whacked up now, but
Oh, well, I've seen your
extending it.
video. You did it. It's amazing.
it's brilliant. It's that. What's
The
the
TSO
space?
HQ.
I mean, it's
built in
studio.
3.5
It's a bar. It's everything. You could
That's
probably do
amazing.
some aerobics in here too if you wanted to. I'm going to do some after this.
Would you do some?
But I kind of.
Can the
would want to
cameras
see
be
that.
on or off?
I need to turn them off, like.
So maybe we can put
Because I need
this
to get
into
my.
the
I need
next
to get,
segment.
I need to get my leotard on. I've got to remember and say that properly.
What size?
Extra small.
Let's say you're
Oh man, cup size.
no, you're later 14.
Aye, 14 way up.
I don't know if that's right.
Aye, I need to do some yoga. I need to get into my yoga and the pilates, the Pilates.
Have you done yoga?
Nah, I'm going to do it though. Folk have been recommending it. It's good for the soul.
I'm like,
You'd love it.
no, I'm not flexible.
I'm not
At
flexible at all, man.
Never been flexible.
Nah, I can't. Nah, totally, man.
I used to be quite sporty.
Oh no, you were alright a bit.
I enjoyed like sports and that, and I enjoy watching sports. I used to take part in sports, but no.
I mean-
the most I do now is hill walking.
I do love a walk. Like you and the missus do a wee bit.
We do it with the dog.
road
Yeah.
bagging-
We'll do it.
bagging and all
She
that,
does
don't you?
loads. She's on
brilliant at that.
almost. She'll be coming up for 50.
Jeez.
She's coming up for 50.
How many
She
are
wants to
there?
do
How
it.
many
There's
men-
200. I'm going to say the wrong number, but 262, 252.
Is there?
Something like
So
that.
she's a fifth
But
of the way
like
there.
some of them are fucking.
Is there not a couple where you could do 3 in a row? Like you got
Aye,
one
well,
and you got the next
actually
one.
her and her mate that she does them with. I've just said they're looking to do 5. Whatever.
Aye,
it
you
is
could
to get.
do like.
Aye, we've done like a few, but I think 2 or 3 or something
I
like that.
do love a walk.
And the
That's
same
one
sort
thing I do
of
love.
same sort of range.
Mm,
And it's
aye,
cool. And you just up down,
When
up down.
road bagging,
But it's good.
take a cup of tea with you.
Once you do it, it's great. You'd love it. We should do it.
I do love it. I mean, because
You should come with us.
I'm a good walker, like. I'll take 40 snout and a hip flask.
40 snout, a hip flask, a cup of tea,
A cup of tea for the
and some
bagging.
tools.
And a couple of screwdrivers.
A couple of screwdrivers while you're at the
Aye,
top.
and a flipping a 2-2 BB gun. Take
Chase
that
the
for the scouts. and that. See if anybody did the Duke of Edinburgh.
Aye, well,
Aye, we'll do
they'll
that.
have tools.
Oh, they've got a couple
See
of
how many
hand
there?
badges. I don't want no stinking badges.
It'd be amazing.
Oh, I'll be
You
bro.
don't have to lie, Craig.
You don't have to lie, Craig. Ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
So aye,
Aye.
that's a lot of nonsense for
I know,
us,
well,
isn't it?
aye. Well, that's a good bit of nonsense for us.
Just fill in the gaps for now.
Filling in the gaps. I say, I'm not good at that either. Grouting. Can you grout, Rabs?
Yep.
You good grouter?
What's the one round the bath?
Is that grouting?
Ground.
Grouting, aye.
No, like
Silicon.
aye, with the
Silicon.
silicon. But what do you call it?
KoC.
Caulk.
KoC, guy. You've got to put the L in there if you don't want to seem a bit.
No,
Once
like KoC.
Aye, exactly. Aye, no, like KoC. You done that on purpose, didn't you? Boys, Brian, it's full of
Caulk.
KoC.
So I can do that, not bad.
You already
I
that?
got a wee wet finger and
Aye, wet finger and go back.
then you
Aye.
get a wee tool to take it out.
You get a wee scrape. Real folk.
I actually quite enjoyed that. I did it with some.
I get frustrated. I get a bit wrong and rip it out.
I find
and
it
that.
quite therapeutic.
Oh, I can't be that. I find cooking and that therapeutic, but DIY if it's I get frustrated too much.
I find cooking therapeutic now because it's not my job.
Well,
anymore.
I mean, it is.
Because
When
it's
you're
not my
doing 12
job
hours in the
anymore.
kitchen,
Aye.
it's no therapeutic at all, is it? Breakfast, lunch and dinner,
No.
cleaning, doing in between. And you guys eat rubbish too. Chefs cook all day and then they end up going
mate.
in for a pot noodle and that.
A peanut butter and jam
Aye, it's
sandwich.
mental,
and
innit?
It's horrible.
It's like I'm not even what I can
No,
about
because
that.
you didn't. You start. You probably start really early and finish really late, and you didn't even get a chance to have a proper meal or
No,
sit down.
nah.
You're on the go.
Totally.
So your lifestyle's terrible. Your
Totally.
days off are trying to recover from.
Aye, totally.
Unless you're in like a really, really well run, high run place.
But even then, it's like
But
it's quite stressful as well, isn't it?
Aye, it's tough. It's
See, I
really
love
tough.
cooking, but I don't think I could do it in that environment. Like
See,
you
when
did.
you're under pressure, when that ticket machine goes,
Oh,
it's
and you got
hard.
tickets on it, and
It's hard, man.
where's the lamb sauce, and you burnt the
Mate.
veal and that.
Mate, it's
Start again. Again, it's
really hard. And
especially
like,
that high end.
it's a domino effect sort of thing. No, I wasn't doing that high. There's
Oh, I've
other
seen some of
food-
the plates. You used to send me pictures of the plates. Of
That's
food.
somebody else's food.
It's like I done this today, mate.
Well, Sean, that's your food.
That was beautiful. It was beautiful
there's,
stuff.
There's a lot. There's some nice places that I've worked at, definitely, but it's really hard. It's on the preparation as well.
Totally.
But it's different to cooking at home. I love cooking at home. though.
Aye, totally. I love cooking
at
for
home
people
now.
as well.
Aye,
I
I
love
like
feeding.
doing
That's my thing. I
Aye.
just love
I
feeding.
like
That's
that.
my love language. I think. I love feeding people.
Me and her love doing that as well.
I love that, man.
So I
I
like
prefer that than a night out or something.
Well, that's kind of what we've just done in Lisbon the last couple
Just
of days.
going out
Just
for-
went and had food
Love
and
that,
walked
man.
about having
Love
loads of
that.
different food.
Do you
and different
find it
drinks.
difficult to hear a crappy meal now? Then are you always kind of thinking
Sometimes
that's not done right and that could have
we
been done?
we sat down at a place. We went to go. We sat down.
You're still assessing the whole place. Aye.
we sat down, and it was across from a place that we were the day before.
Mm-hmm.
We sat down. Nobody came near us to take like.
See that when you sit
none.
for half
and
an hour.
there was
and that.
like there was pigeons started walking
Oh,
around and
pigeon.
stuff, and we just had a weird vibe, and I was like, nah.
So
See,
I'm
if they
not
don't come
enjoying
over,
this.
they didn't come over. I just got off and left.
I know. I'd be doing
and
the
I was
same.
kind of glad because I was like, nah, this isn't. You're looking at the stuff and it's all pictures of food.
Oh, I
and-
hate pictures
and I
on
was
menus,
like,
man.
Aye, it's
Ken,
a
what I felt
big
with
red
it
flag.
when I first went to Nando's, I felt with that because it's like you've got to go and get your cutlery, but then they bring you. It's like it doesn't care if it's a McDonald's or it's a flipping. You sit down. I
But
just
Nando's is pretty good though.
That's all right, but I walked out the first time. I was like, "What?" She'll show you the seat, and then you got to go and pay for the till, get your cutlery, and then I'm like, "What are you doing? What are you?"
Well, see,
You're right in the middle. I just walked out.
and you're in a big queue to pay. and-
Aye, I'm like, "Are you McDonald's or are you sit down?" And but it's a hybrid.
Aye.
Aye, the sauces are there. I was like, well.
Aye.
And I always leave a tip, but I'm like, I'll tip myself, mate.
Oh, tipping's everywhere.
I'll put my-
Tipping's mad just now. See, what I will say on that, when we were there, we went to like a chicken place,
Oh, I love a bit of
and
chicken.
it was like peri chicken, sort of
Peri peri.
Portuguese. That's where it's
Aye,
from.
that's where it's from, innit?
And oh my
Oh,
god, mate,
man.
it was on big rotisserie,
Oh,
right? Like loads of them over charcoal, and when you're going to the toilet, you can see it.
Oh, love
and
that.
It's
Smells brilliant, eh?
viral just now.
Oh.
Loads of people have been there. It was like they come over with.
Are they
put- and
spatchcocked or are they whole?
They're whole.
Are they whole?
And then they come over and they put like a bit on yours, a bit on yours, and you just get
brilliant.
chips, just chicken and chips. with
Oh, I
it.
love
and
that
it
thought.
was unbelievable. I'm telling you, it was
That's the
insane.
home of that, innit? Like you
Mate,
say.
it was
So
insane. It was proper good, just like
beautiful.
so simple, but it's done.
That's when
amazing.
it's done
There was
nice, eh?
nothing to it,
No.
like. But you can tell, like, even whereas they've been cooking it, all this sort of stuff.
Proper
they've
chips,
done that
eh?
for years.
Aye.
Like that whole thing, the whole instrument, like
Totally.
it's all been there for years.
I remember-
It's got all that flavour from it now.
Man.
Mate, it was
I do love a
unbelievable.
bit of scran, like.
It was so good.
Oh.
And we went out for a really nice meal last night, but
Mm-hmm.
to me that chicken was,
Was that the height of the good
and it was
stuff?
cheap. Everyone,
That's
can-
what
we
it is,
didn't,
eh?
didn't need to dress up and
No,
that,
no,
but the
just-
queue for it and everything. It
Were
was
you kind
just,
of a busy place?
it was, and they were turning tables like that.
Totally,
It
man. A
was
lot of covers
amazing.
and that. Was there a few, or was it quite a small wee hang, or was there a
There
few
was
seats and that?
outside and inside and an upstairs, so it was
Oh,
a
bless it,
decent
aye.
size. Aye.
Must be-
But they must, and they do delivery as well. I could see.
Is that where all the locals go and everything and that?
It was amazing. There was just everybody was there.
Brilliant. Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody, man. Mankind.
Everybody went there.
Mankind there.
Aye.
Mick Foley. He's got the glove, he doesn't he? That.
Aye.
But you could do if you wanted to.
You can get with that.
Undertaker and that. The boys
They
always...
talk to me about wrestling. I love the wrestling.
You do.
But I kind of fell out, but I've not really watched it.
I was old school. I was 90s wrestling.
I've got a few boys in my previous bands that loved the wrestling.
Your previous?
Aye. I met Jim Ross.
Jim Ross.
I gave him a tartan scarf.
Is he gone now, isn't he, Jim Ross?
He's not dead. What do you mean he's gone?
Is that not the commentator?
He's not dead, no.
I thought he was dead.
No.
Ah.
He had Bell's palsy.
Aye, that's right, aye. He was a great commentator. I thought he was gone.
He's just not with...
He's not doing
He's not on WWE, and he's on a different one now.
See, I was into it when it was WWF, 90s.
But see, well, he came and done a...
The Rockers and that.
He come and... Aye.
Marty Jannetty. You're like...
I can't imagine it. Shawn
like
Michaels
Repo.
put him through the...
Aye, that's when they fell out.
Didn't they tell me?
Up, but what segment was that? Was that Brutus the Barber Beefcake or something? My brother loves...
Brutus the Barber Beefcake with the...
Aye, the scissors, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
I can't know these folk.
That was I had the ring and the figures and that. Ted DiBiase, or
you
my
need to
mum calls
watch...
him Ted DiBiase.
And is it Inside the Ring?
Inside the Ring? What kind of videos you watching, mate?
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, Jake the Snake Roberts. He does tell
Dark Side of the Ring. That's what it's called.
What kind of shit are you watching, mate? Stop.
It's about all these stories that you're talking about.
You got a VPN,
No. I'm telling you.
Right.
You'll like that.
I love that.
Some Disney Plus.
That's it. I better not Google that with my VPN on.
No, watch that. If you like all that. It's got your Roddy Pipers. It's got your...
Roddy Piper.
It's got your Shawn Michaels.
He gave Ronda Rousey the right to use...
and she wears his jacket.
That's right. Roddy, man.
Mate, I love it. I've been in that a few times.
You've been there, mate?
Good, it's good.
What's the cheap one? TNA and that or what?
I went to TNA, but that's
good, is it? It's not as glossy, is it?
It's AEW. How are we talking about this?
I can.
Folk don't like that.
I know. Sorry about this, guys.
Some pals, they like it though. Too sweet.
Too sweet
you
to
know
be sour.
It's NWO.
Too sweet to be sour. Is the Tower of Power? Funky like a monkey.
No, you do.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
I'll take man.
Oh yeah, Miss Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth.
What was the thing that it was? Slim Jims.
Slim Jims.
Slim Jim. That was what he promoted. And see, you didn't care what you're talking about.
I was finished by then. What,
you finished? Of course you were finished.
I was finished with that guy. Ultimate Warrior and that.
Legion of Doom, you like them as well?
And the Bushwhackers. See, I was old school, 95. I had WWF covers and...
My uncle used to tape them on cassette, on video, VHS, and then bring them to me. And I would get them every other week and I loved it. I
wanted the WWF Pat Lunchbox for my primary school, but we couldn't really get that kind of stuff. So my dad cut out all the bits for the newspaper and just taped them to like an old Thomas the Tank Man. I used to go to scale with. I mean, no wonder I got bullied. But I was good. Like, I had to start playing guitar to get some coolness back in.
That's amazing.
So I would just cut about of my tape. I was proud of it, like, but it was like just bits of newspaper sellotape to an old one.
I think what did I have? I had like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one.
I mean, I lived on that.
I loved that.
I watched that shit.
Who's your favourite turtle?
Raphael, obviously.
Is it?
How was it not?
No.
What's yours, Don?
Michelangelo,
man. He's a gimp, man. It slices, it dices.
He's a pizza, man. Yes. Him and Shaggy and Scooby.
Shaggy.
I liked All Day Folk.
Shaggy working on 1%.
I loved All Day Folk, and it makes sense now.
It does make a lot of sense.
All the sense
Guys
now
are
that
starving.
I liked
Scooby snacks and that.
Always starving. Michelangelo starving. Shaggy and Scooby starving.
Just looking for scrap.
His dog can talk to him.
Exactly.
That's true, eh?
Exactly. That's what I mean. Never. Why would it cross your head as a kid? But I'm like,
I know.
I'd dig them too.
Brilliant, man.
I want to go as them two for Halloween, just as myself.
No, I'll be Scooby, like. I'll be Scooby, man. I'll be one.
Nah, you're taller than me,
Great Dane and that.
Maybe we could dress up for Halloween.
Aye, we want to do that.
Or Easter.
Aye, we'll do it for Easter.
Does the matter for them? They wouldn't care anyway.
They think it was Easter because there was the chocolate in it.
Aye.
It was on the munch.
Right, well,
nice one.
You've got your topic for next time.
Right, I've got my top planes.
We're gonna have a guest next.
We're gonna have a guest next week. We just thought we'd check in and thank you all for kind of tuning in the last time. And letting
He's a little bit more nonsense.
I know, a wee bit more nonsense. So
aye, we'll end it here, and we'll see you on the next one with our first guest.
Nice one.
Thank you for listening.
Love and light.